Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Hindman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they just screw it up. Hey, today we're coming from Kansas City Accountability, and he gets into a conversation with a police officer who says he has 17 years of education on First Amendment, Fourth Amendment auditing. Says that he has a right to get the guy's information, even though he hasn't done anything wrong, because they got called out as a call, which could be no further from the truth than I can walk on water. Anyhow, with that being said, the first cop doesn't have much to say. The second cop shows up. I've been at this for 17 years. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. You're a dumbass, and you don't have a clue what you're doing. It's very evident because we see it. Guys, check this out, and do me a favor while you're here. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you know when I put out a new video. Hit the like and share because it helps my algorithms. Thumbs up, thumbs down tells me how I do for you, and leave me a comment. And then also go over to Kansas City Accountability and get a shout out to them. Tell them I sent you over there and check him out. He has a lot of good stuff, and see what you guys think. All right, let's get this party started. This is a gentleman that has 17 years of experience and knows what he's doing and blah, 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 blah. And it's the same old song and dance we hear from these clowns in blue. So here we go.
You're under arrest. I'm under arrest.
There is absolutely no expectation of privacy in public, and photography is not a crime. Let's check out this video. I'll pause for comments, and I'll see you at the end.
Here we go. All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm okay.
What you doing right now?
Just recording.
Is there a reason for you recording?
I got a camera.
They're just concerned because apparently individual matching your description has been doing this a lot at ASSSS locations.
Okay, you got your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Savage, Grandview Police Department, badge number 0315.
Thank you so much for being professional. Yes, sir. I'm just recording. I didn't even speak to nobody.
I know, but they see you out here and they're concerned that you're possibly casing the place.
Say that one more time.
Casing the place?
I'd rather roll a joint than case one.
Okay, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So is it like for a YouTube website, or is it just recording just because you want to situation?
I'm just recording. It's almost like one of the first actual real days of fall.
Okay.
The temperature didn't drop. Well, yesterday I guess was. The temperature was down. Actually, on Halloween. It just didn't feel that bad.
You guys, don't let me forget to remind you to go subscribe to Kansas City Accountability. His channel link will be provided in the description and in the pinned comment as always. Let's get right back to it.
Is there a reason you're doing this building?
I was actually just walking all the way around.
Just walking all the way around?
Yeah.
This building, or just walking around?
Just around the whole area. Is that fine?
That's fine. They're just concerned, so we're out here just talking to you.
Well, I have no ill intent, nothing like that, nothing nefarious going on. Just recording.
Like I say, is it for like a website that you got, or just because you like to? You a video editor or something?
I just got this camera. It's pretty cool.
Freedom doesn't need an explanation, an excuse, or a reason. But cops do need a reason to demand identification. In this video, you're going to see that cops are not your friends, folks, even if they're being nice. Many of us have to find out the hard way.
I like it. I'm just trying to see what the footage look like. Next, I'm getting you a body camera. What kind is that?
This is a Motorola one, WatchGuard.
Okay.
So they had WatchGuard, and then WatchGuard got bought out by Motorola. So now that we got newer cameras. So when they activate that one, I'll activate that one.
Okay. Is that like a level 4 vest? Or is that a 3?
I don't know.
Okay.
It stops bullets at some point.
Okay.
So apparently he's just out here recording the fine scenery.
Yeah. Can I get your name and badge number as well, sir?
Yeah, if you want. It's Bailey, 0198.
Thank you so much for being professional.
You doing all right today?
I was just hanging around. It ain't as cold as I thought it would be with the temperature dropping down.
Yeah.
How did daylight saving affect you guys?
I wasn't working, so.
Yeah.
Usually the guys are working, they got to work an extra hour.
Oh my gosh, put it out! Mom, hurry, hurry! Towel, yes. Hurry, try to.
Yeah, because I caught myself just waking up in the middle of the night and I didn't know why. And then when I got on the internet, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Okay, daylight savings. So, yeah, the extra hour of sleep, I guess it felt good, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah. Some things that people be having issues answering. Who can I answer the question to?
I can answer.
You want to say?
Well, anything I can answer, I will.
I mean, I think you can. What's 550 divided by 2?
Oh, it's going to take me a minute.
How?
550 would be 275, I think.
Okay. Hey, come on,
Is
hey.
that right?
You probably the
It gives me
second.
that.
Yeah, probably the second officer I think that was able to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Why is that a significant thing? And you just do that, or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been doing this at other NASB locations, or this is like the first time you've been over here?
What you mean?
Because they talk to each other, right? All the
Okay.
NASB ones talk to each other. Apparently, they said that, and like I said before, individual matching your description's been doing this a few times. Is it like, do you like the NASB structures or something like that?
My description?
Yeah.
What description they give?
Sombrero style hat, black male, gray sweats, gray sweater with a camera.
You agree with that?
That's what we were told.
Ah, yeah. Banks.
Yeah, that's how it was dispatched.
Man, I come in peace, man. No ill intent. I mean, if they would have came and talked to me, they would have seen I'm pretty like a real chill, cool guy. I could have told them like, hey, I'm just.
They get nervous, you know.
Let me ask you this though, and you guys are officers.
Are these cops or feelings enforcement officers? In many of the videos that we share, we see cops enforcing feelings. We have our eyes wide open for that. Every time they try to enforce feelings, we have to pause and point it out. I'd like for you guys to leave a comment. Should cops be allowed to enforce feelings? Let us know what you think and what we can do to stop it.
What can you see?
Well, one thing we can do to stop it is hold them responsible instead of the taxpayers. If they had to pay for this, they'd be a lot more careful of what they do.
You can see points of egress, exits, possible weak points, glass, stuff like that.
What you used to do in your what you used to do? I didn't see that. He said he sees nothing. But you saw.
Building to me.
I used to be a Marine, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I salute you twice then, man. But for somebody's not, I mean, I'm not aware of those kind of things, man. Like, I didn't see nothing. And same thing, you saw what I saw.
Well, I mean,
Windows is tinted, man, and I'm on a public street.
Yeah,
like,
you are, yeah. We just came to talk to because they're worried. All we can say, hey, we went and talked to him. He's just doing this.
think about it this way, right? There's what, like 8 billion people in the world, right? How many people are standing out here videotaping?
not somebody's gonna do something nefarious. Not somebody that's gonna do nothing nefarious. It's 2024, man. Everybody has a camera.
That's true.
Right when you walk out your house, you on camera for the whole
That's
day.
true, but I'm just saying if it strikes somebody as odd.
I mean, it's okay. I totally understand that now. Nothing against that. I'd just be kind of curious, like what did they say?
Disagree with you.
Which one of you guys are a good speller? Who's a good speller?
Oh, hell no.
Not like basic words, nothing like a hard word.
More trivia for you or what?
Can you spell forwards, backwards? You can even use your notepad. You can even use your notepad.
Forwards is SDRAWROS.
You can even use your
He
notepad.
just did it.
What he saying?
He did. 10-19. He just did it.
I did not hear him.
It would be forwards would be SDRAWROS. Right?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That wasn't correct.
No? Were you supposed to spell forwards and backwards? There's probably not a right answer.
Give me some, man. It was the right answer. You got it on the second one. On the second, you didn't do it, but you said it. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, it was gonna be.
Hey, where is something good to get somewhere, something to eat?
What are you in the mood for?
Something local.
Local?
Oh, local. TJ's Cafe.
TJ's is a local.
It's pretty good.
El Alteño.
El Alteño is a real good spot if you like Mexican food.
I
up on Main
love
Street.
Mexican food, and it's
The
authentic.
orange building, bright orange
Okay.
building. Oh yeah, it's real.
Is it
good.
right there on Main on the
Yeah.
Circle Drive? Okay.
Wait a minute. Are these cops finally being honest? Because I gotta agree, who doesn't like Mexican food? As a matter of fact, when you have a wife that cooks great Mexican food, you never want to go out and eat. What's your favorite Mexican dish, folks? I like chilaquiles, chile rellenos, albondiga soup. Not only what's your favorite dish, who's got some recipes?
Okay. And where you guys police station at?
Well, normally it's at 1200 Main Street, but we're working out of the View right now.
The who?
3,500 buyers. It's a community center.
It's community
Yeah,
center?
they've renovated the city hall and police station up here, and they're about done with it.
So that is you guys' police station? It's the city hall and police station connected?
City Hall's up top. We're at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in the basement.
And you guys are some cool guys. Oh, so you a Sarge?
Well, no, corporal.
Okay. Well, where do that fall in the ranks? How do the ranks
Right
go?
between patrolman and sergeant.
Okay. Okay, moving up in the ranks.
When the sergeant's out, he's in charge.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long y'all been on the force?
17 years.
Okay. You look young. I wouldn't have guessed it.
Well,
if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, how old are you?
42.
You 42?
Yeah.
What's your favorite number, 1 through 10? What come to mind?
3.
3?
Yeah.
If you was born 3 years ago from today, how old would you be?
Oh, shit.
Why is he asking these so many questions? It's like a sobriety test.
We
now.
kind of just fell right into it.
39.
Okay.
There, did it again. 3 in a row.
They wasn't right.
No? You stay around here, what, man?
What do you mean?
You stay around, where you live at? Are you from Grandview?
I'm from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, from this planet.
Likewise.
Yeah, where you from?
Earth?
Okay. Hey, see, look at y'all. Y'all pretty cool, man. I like y'all.
Trying to be.
Yeah, so man, I'm not gonna be long. You know, just gonna be out here getting a couple shots.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
You have an ID on you real quick?
you need my ID?
Just to document who we talked to. Because here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Legally, constitutional rights, we have detained you for a little bit, so we need to make a real quick record.
So
of that.
hold on.
Wait a minute. This cop just mentioned constitutional rights and said because I detained you, I have to get your identification. What kind of bullshit trickery is that? Why are even cops allowed to do this, folks? Lie to the people, coerce you to give up your rights, lie to you to bypass the 4th Amendment, to make you believe you have to identify. I don't know why cops are allowed to do this.
This was good. So you just illegally detained me?
I didn't say that.
You just said you detained me.
Yeah. It's not illegal.
For what crime?
We got a call out here. It's a police call. for
That's
service.
okay, you getting a call, but now you just said you detained me. To detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. So what what crime did you detain me for?
We've already explained why we're here.
You just said
I'm
you
just
got a
going to
call.
document your name and date of birth that says that we talked to you.
Okay, I don't have to get my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do. Let's get a supervisor out here. Let's get a captain out here, sir.
Well, the
I need
captain
to-
ain't going to come out for this.
He's going to
because
come
you're-
out for this, sir.
No,
Yes,
he will not.
is. Yes, he is,
So,
buddy.
well, let me explain
Yes,
to
he
you.
is,
Let me
buddy.
explain to you.
I was going to see how much you was going to trample on my rights. Now, you guys looked good for a second.
No,
but now you trying
we're
to
not trampling on any
well,
rights.
I'm in public
Yes,
doing
you
nothing
are.
nefarious.
Okay.
And you just walk
But
up and ask me for my ID.
Except that we got a police call for service.
That's
out
fine.
Here.
That's fine. You can do
The
that.
caller articulated
Okay.
who you are, what you were doing as
No
far as your
crime.
physical description.
No crime.
Okay. Based on that suspicious call for service,
Is
we
suspicious a
received-
misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious
It's
act.
neither.
Suspicious
Come on,
act.
y'all looked like some good guys. Y'all just
Here,
flipped the
hold on,
script.
Hold on.
Y'all just flipped the script.
Hold on,
I'm let you
because I'm
explain
trying to
yourself.
explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Right? Because we're out here for a lawful call for service,
Uh-huh.
and we contacted you
Uh-huh.
lawfully. But okay, you don't have to agree. I'm just telling you.
We
this
most
is the
definitely
law,
challenge. Okay, I'm going to
I'm
the
the
police
subject
department.
matter
That's not
expert on
law.
this.
That's not law, sir.
So,
That's not law.
oh,
To show ID, sir.
can I ask what you've been doing?
You
do
need
do for a
reasonable,
Let me
articulable
ask you what you do
suspicion
for a living,
that
man.
a crime is being committed. Now, you cannot
Okay.
turn. Look, he putting his gloves. He ready to go hands on.
He's cold-blooded. Hey, listen.
My hands are cold.
What do you do for a living?
Why does it matter?
I'm just curious now. You was asking me all kinds of questions and I answered them. Come on now.
That's fine.
And you know what I do for a living. I'm asking you what you do for a
You're using
living.
police tactics now.
I'm asking what because I want to explain
Okay,
something to you.
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm just out here
Where-
exercising rights.
okay.
Now, and if you're trying to turn legal, constitutional, protected activity into a crime to try to get my ID, that
no,
look bad, Officer Bailey.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Am I legally required to give you my ID right now on
Yes,
this call?
you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, let's get a cap.
This officer doesn't have a clue of what he's doing. You do not have to give your ID up unless you have been suspected of a crime. RAS. Reasonable, articulable suspicion. How many times do we have to go through this?
Captain out here, sir.
No, captain's not going to come out
Let's
here.
get a captain.
The man asked for a supervisor. The cop's not getting it. The cop's violating policy. Now, this cop's going to state how many years he's been on the force, which is a long ass time to be out there violating rights. to be demanding identification without a crime. Ain't it crazy how this young kid knows more about the law than this cop who says he's been on the force for what, 17 years? This right here, folks, is what's gonna fix the country. The people, especially the youth, knowing and understanding what the rights are, how to implement your rights when you need them. Seems like we the people are gonna have to educate cops since all the training facilities are failing them.
If somebody trying to...
And keep in mind, back when he was a cop, a young cop, they pretty much did whatever they wanted to, regardless of rights, because there wasn't cameras. Nobody knew what their rights were. And now that people are finally learning their rights, the cops are having to learn what the law is. And this guy doesn't have a clue.
Infringe on your rights, a captain should come out here. If I'm calling somebody higher than you, sir.
What'll happen is you'll be placed under arrest for failing to identify
That's
yourself.
a secondary crime. You got to commit a first crime first to even have to ID, sir.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I challenge you on that, sir. You will know.
Keep in mind, a cop can, at any time, can arrest you for anything he wants to. That is true. He can do that. It won't stick, but he can do that. You're going to take the ride. You'll beat it, but you're going to have to take the ride along with it. You know, the problem is that these clowns are so used to doing this that it's nothing for them. And if we start holding them accountable, this crap will stop.
You don't want to do that because
that's on you, sir. That's on you. Your qualified immunity is gone, everything, because you stepping on constitutional rights now, Mr. Officer Bailey.
Okay, but can I explain something to you?
Go ahead. I was just saying, man, y'all some cool guys, but that's why you cannot trust the police, because y'all act like cool guys and then try to flip the script.
And now you're interrupting. You won't even let me talk.
Because the whole thing, man, you act like a good. Go ahead. Let me let you talk. Let me let you talk.
Okay.
That's why you can't trust the police.
Okay. Except that, I just told you, I've been doing this for 17 years.
Infringing on people's rights?
No.
Have you ever seen a recorder that supports voice and voice-activated manual touchscreen with 4K front and rear dual ultra?
I've been doing this line of work for 17 years, right?
Okay.
I have done that without complaint or lawsuit on my record.
Okay, this will be the first.
No, it won't be.
This will be the first, sir.
This is the thing.
Go ahead.
Between the two of us, I am the subject matter expert on the law, and that includes constitutional law. I have hundreds of hours of study and application of that in my line of work. We are out here for a lawful reason. You've been contacted for a lawful purpose.
Now, if he had all these hours, he should automatically know he loses his qualified immunity. And at that point, he can be sued individually.
It's us performing our duties. That is 100% true, whether you like it or not. And it is within that course of my duties that I'm asking you to provide a name and date of birth that I can verify, and we can let you go.
That's incorrect. Let me ask you a question.
I'm not going to ask again.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now.
I will answer it, and then you will identify yourself, and you will go to jail.
If I'm standing on the sidewalk eating a bowl of cereal, and someone don't like that, just listen.
People can say what you're doing there.
Anything. You can't turn a constitutional... this is First Amendment, freedom of the press.
And I'm not stopping you from recording.
But that's what you're doing.
No, I'm not stopping
Anybody can say anything is suspicious. You standing on the corner eating a bowl of cereal. Why is he on this corner eating a bowl of cereal?
Because suspicious part we're talking about is you're recording a building, not only just a building, a bank, which banks get robbed.
But what's suspicious about from public? There's
I've already explained that.
But there's no expectation of privacy in public.
You're exactly right. Exactly right. Nobody's accusing you of violating any kind of privacy laws. Nobody's accusing that whatsoever.
So listen, sir, and you say you've been doing this for so long, and you should even know this too. What was your name again?
Officer Savage.
Savage. Listen, to get someone ID, they have to commit a crime,
no, they don't.
Not just a service call.
They don't.
They do, sir.
All we need is reasonable suspicion, and we've
of a crime. Of a crime. What crime am I doing? Okay. I'm simply just recording, sir.
I've already asked. I've already asked.
Now you can polite. Yes, and I did nothing wrong.
And I asked you a handful of questions.
So let me ask you this. Me doing nothing wrong. Just simply out here with my GoPro in public because someone don't like me pointing at their building. There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm exercising constitutional protected rights.
I completely understand what you
And I wouldn't resist or anything if you guys wanted to attack me or anything. I see you trying to circle behind me. I come in peace. I'm really a cool... the most chill guy.
You're talking.
But my thing is, I exercise my rights, and I don't let anyone infringe on the rights.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
I hear you, and you're not going to find somebody more in lockstep with your ideas on that.
That's all I'm
However,
doing.
We were out here on a suspicious activity call.
That's
We
not a
have
crime.
Every legal right
To
to
ask
identify
for it.
you.
To ask for it.
identify you. There's case law. You need to
What
do
law
your
is it?
research.
So what law?
You need to do research.
What law?
I cannot tell you the name of the case
Why
law
not?
right now.
25 years?
Because no, 17 years.
17?
Because I know hundreds and hundreds of laws, and I don't remember the specific name.
But y'all always get IDs. This should be at the top of your list, though.
Yeah,
it's like you're addicted to IDs. Be honest. Why do you want my ID? You want to run my name? That's all you want to do?
I am documenting.
Because I did no crime, sir.
We stood here for how long?
I did
now?
no crime.
How
Here.
long have we
You've
stood
been here. He's been here for 12 minutes. You've been here for,
so for 12 minutes.
14 and a half.
12 minutes.
We just been having a cordial conversation.
Except
being cool guys.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. Did you feel like you had the right to leave at every moment of this conversation?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
When I see him coming, like why?
He never ever said he was detained. The cop just made him detained. Wow. I wonder how that works. Well, when he gets to court, we'll find out, won't we?
Why would I run from you? I did nothing wrong.
You were gonna run.
So when you came, I'm like, let me just have a cordial conversation. Because my thing is, I love shining light on the police.
Okay.
Now, whether you look good or bad, that's on you.
No,
I'm actually here to make you guys look good.
I actually
to show that you know the law.
I do.
That's
know
all
the
I
law.
do.
But here's the problem, and you know.
That's all I do.
You know the basic constitutional rights. That's very clear. What
That's
you haven't studied.
That's all I'm exercising.
Is the case law that comes from that stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands of police calls for service and contacts every single year, and they all go just like this.
I do.
No, they do not.
Officer Bailey, sir.
Okay, but you don't know because you would know what I'm saying is accurate.
I know this dumb cop doesn't believe his own lies. The cop is right about one thing though. So many encounters go down like this, where cops don't know the people's rights. How dangerous is that for America, folks? It doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. I know you don't believe it's a good idea for cops to go around not knowing what the people's natural rights are. I mean, it just makes absolutely no sense. This cop is making absolutely no sense.
Listen, and this is just the basics. We dealing with the First Amendment here.
Sure.
A guy standing in public.
And nobody's stopping you from exercising it. I haven't asked you to stop recording.
Okay. Well,
I haven't.
What?
I haven't even told you can't video the buildings.
So what about the Fourth Amendment?
What about it?
What about the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what you're doing right now. You asked me for my ID.
What about it?
I have rights to privacy, sir. I don't have to show my ID if I haven't committed a crime. And then you said failure to ID. I have to commit a crime first to have to show you my ID. Failure to ID is a secondary crime, sir. How am I educating you on 17 years on this?
You're not educating me because you're incorrect.
You're not educating him because he's a scumbag cop who has been doing this for 17 years and thinks he knows everything there is to know about being a cop. What a loser.
No, he's not. Incorrect. As a matter of fact, he is correct. And I definitely have to point out the fact that this guy has watched plenty videos regarding First Amendment audits, cop watching videos, police interactions, the empowerment of knowing your rights, folks. There is no better thing right now. Television shows, movies, sports, nothing is as important.
You are incorrect.
So what is the Fourth Amendment? What is the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what we get right now. This is the Fourth Amendment. Me recording is my First Amendment. You're asking me for my ID. This is the Fourth.
I'm going to arrest you at this point.
I'm not going to resist.
Okay. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
I'm not going to take that out of your hand yet. For nothing, dude. All you had to tell me was your name.
For nothing. I did nothing wrong.
Now, the sucky part about this whole thing is the taxpayers are going to have to pay for this, not this ass clown that is a officer. Either one of these bozos. It's going to be the taxpayers who have to pay for it. And what we need to do is start getting into these clowns' pension, and I guarantee this stuff will stop automatically the very next day.
You did, and I've explained it to you, and because you don't like it. Because you don't like it.
No, that's not it, sir.
Because you don't
exercise my rights.
Okay. So you're a First Amendment auditor, probably. I got a YouTube channel, think you're cool, with a bunch of followers. You don't understand the law like I do.
I do, sir.
You don't.
I didn't do
You
nothing
don't.
wrong.
Because I don't.
You arrested me for nothing wrong.
I don't come to your place of business and tell you how to do your job.
I'm not at your place of business.
You are.
I'm in public, sir.
You are at my place of business. Where do I operate?
All right,
For your safety,
Come on, sir.
for your safety and mine, I'm gonna pat you down and give you anything on you.
I have nothing.
I
I have nothing.
Are you guys paying attention to what this cop is saying? So you're telling me this cop knows what a First Amendment auditor is, and he still hasn't figured out what his own job is? You mean to tell me this cop did this on purpose? I do not believe qualified immunity should protect this cop. I believe he needs to be held personally responsible. Why should we, the taxpayers, pay for something that he is doing deliberately?
Ain't nothing in my pocket but my cell phone.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have my ID.
What's your last name? What's your last name, sir?
You said you arrested me. I have right to you need to leave me my name.
Well, this is not a guilt-seeking question, and I don't need to read you Miranda rights. Again, you're incorrect. What is your last name?
The officer just arrested him and said he did not have to give him his Miranda rights. And this cop's been a cop for 17 years? This guy's an ass clown.
I'm still required just to make sure for my safety and yours.
Identify yourself is only going to make your booking process take infinitely longer.
That's the secondary crime. I didn't do that.
We're not debating it at this point. What is your last name? What is your last name? Okay. We'll just ID you at the jail, or you'll sit there.
I have the right to remain silent.
I'm not asking you guilt-seeking questions, dude. No, your ID is not a guilt-seeking question. You need to do some more studying, big guy.
Well, the scary part is that you just got yourself a lawsuit and you just got your qualified immunity stripped off because you're a dumbass. Incredible. You know, what we need to do is get into these guys' pensions, and then they'll quit being stupid.
Did you collect his property yet?
No, I don't have nothing on me.
Thank you. You got a cell phone, you got this. I am going to stop your recording.
So as the camera goes off, Officer Bailey is still trying to get my name. And I got to keep informing these two boneheads that minus a crime, I'm not legally obligated to provide my ID. So Officer Bailey have Officer Savage go ahead and take me to jail. On the way to jail, I'm having a conversation with, really not a conversation. I'm the one talking. Savage is not speaking. I'm like, I'm just shocked that you guys making such a big mistake. And y'all didn't even try to come together to call your superior just to make sure you guys are making the right decision. So boom, we get down to the jail. I'm talking to the guy in book and I'm like, where's your supervisor at? As I've been requesting for a supervisor the last 20 minutes. You guys are making a huge mistake. Y'all got me down here for nothing. They still trying to get my name. I'm like, y'all gonna have to violate all my rights. Y'all gonna have to fingerprint me. I'm not giving y'all my information. So he asked Officer Savage, what charges do y'all have on him? He say failure to ID. I'm letting the guy know failure to ID is a secondary crime. Was the initial crime that I committed where I was required to show my ID that I didn't do so. So boom, they throw me in the holding cell. I'm in the holding cell for about 2 hours or so. The guy finally comes and get me. I think he's gonna book me in the jail. I come around the corner. I see Officer Bailey. I'm like, what'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, Officer Bailey? I'm like, man, where my stuff at? They give me my pants or whatever. I'm like, where my phone? Where my camera? Where my camera and stuff? They didn't want to give me that. They didn't want me recording inside the jail. I'm just guessing. They're like, we gonna give all your property to Officer Bailey. You about to go with him. Officer Bailey, like, I'm not going to put you in any handcuffs. I'm just going to drop you off back to your car. I said, no, you're going to drop me right back off where you picked me up at. Where you picked me up at, I went to jail in front of everybody. So you're going to drop me off in front of everybody. So on the way back to the location, Officer Bailey ain't even man enough to be like, you know what, man? I apologize for what took place. I was wrong. That was wrong. I apologize for what I did for you. Instead, it's just completely silence. And when we get to the location, he's trying to drop me off way in the back of the parking lot. You guys are going to see. I'm like, this is not where you pick me.
Don't buy your electricity. Generate your own for free. You don't have to keep paying bags full of cash for your power. As a matter
me up at. He said, this is good enough. He said, this is good enough. So I run, hurry up, hop out, grab my... You're going to see. Just take a look at this, you guys. This is what happened when he dropped me off.
All right, have a good one.
And also the Bain Act, by the officer shutting off his camera, that's a class 1 felony by the Bain Act.
Hey, y'all, so this is Bailey, y'all. They took me to jail. They took me to jail. This is Bailey, bro. I just got out of booking. That's Bailey. Here go my stuff. I just got out of jail. I didn't give them my name. Y'all can't get nothing from me. I didn't give them my name. They took me to jail. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I tried to tell them, y'all. I tried to tell them, do you want to call a captain? You want to get somebody that know what's going on and ask them what's going on? Do you want to call a captain? He said he been on the force 17 years. He know what's going on, and I'm obligated to give him my my ID. Yeah, he learned real quick. He didn't want to drop me back off where they picked me up at. They picked me up right here. So yeah.
All right, folks, and here are my final thoughts. This cop blatantly violated this young man's rights. The sad thing is, cops are doing this with impunity. We have enough videos on the internet that proves cops are operating however they want without fear of accountability or transparency. There are no consequences enough to make them want to stop this type of behavior. They know how rough it can be to take the ride, challenge it in court. On top of that, the hurdles to bring forth a civil case. They know they aren't personally responsible for their actions either. For the most part, cops get away with these things and it makes every other cop look bad. If there are any good cops out there, leave a comment. And also let those pro cop channels know there's a pattern of behavior that can be fixed. They should also talk about these things. Our channel has actually provided possible solutions over and over again. We've uncovered certain patterns. We've helped plenty people see the truth and get empowered, sometimes to pick up a camera and do the same thing in their communities. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe to the original channel. Let them know we sent you. I want to thank you guys for all your support. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay, guys. So you cannot shut off someone's camera when they're recording. It's against the Bain Act. That's one of them. You know, we need to get into these. Need to get into the officers' pension funds because that'll stop this nonsense from happening. Guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys again later. Be safe. Never trust the police. They are scumbags, and they're not on your side. They're not your friend. And with that, I'm out.